Hi, how's it going? Sorry I'm running a few minutes late. Well, just a minute or so. Who knows? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. How you doing? Hey, Jojo. How's it going, my crazy friend? Let's put that up there. Yes, I was running a few minutes late. I apologize. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever in this floating relativity of ours you might be at this moment in time. I'm glad you decided to stop in and spend a little bit of your Monday, well, where I'm at, it's a really chilly spring Monday morning, with little old me. And I really appreciate it, because what are we here for? Besides the existential, besides the existential answer to that question, why are we here right now? Well, we're here right now to say hello to some people like our darling Milky. Hey, how's it going, Millie? And Karini, yay! How are you doing this morning, my friend, my dear? I have spent a long time. So, what are we here for? Specifically, what are we here for at this moment, right here, right now? We're here because I have a program called Classic Poetry with a Twist. Let's see what that is. Classic. Let's define classic. Classic is anything old and good, preferably in the public domain. And what do I do with the twist? The twist part. Okay, we know what poetry is. The twist is I take said poem and I plug it into a music AI generator, in this case Suno, and we do a live reaction because it spits out 2 tracks and we compare and contrast and go, hey, this one's cool or not. Pretty simple premise to the show. And sometimes the show has themes. For example, today's theme, if you've seen in the title, it's about spring. Because, we're in spring right now. And it's typical. That's why I'm wearing freaking sleeves. It's typical Arkansas spring weather. You got really, you want to have the heater on in the freaking morning and the air conditioner on in the afternoon. It's lovely. So, poems of spring. Well, let's see here. Let me make sure I got the particular. Yes, it's there, available. Let me share you a screen here. Share screen is, here it is. Today's show is brought to you by this Google search. Spring poems. And I looked here and it had exactly 6 categories. So I have one from each category. One from flowers. One from spring and love. Joy in spring. A spiritual category. A melancholy category. And then youth in spring. Yes, we've already got the cherry blossoms and we're getting the dogwoods. Oh, I love dogwoods. And hello. How's it going, Sophia? Thank you for joining us. I see you have changed your picture. Yay, awesome. Right there. Yay. All right, so today's program brought to you by this Google search, i.e. Poetry Foundation's suggestion for spring poems. We're going to do The Spring by Thomas Carew. And we got another Tom, a Didymus. Thomas means twin, or Didymus. Didymus Nashe is springs in the spring, the sweet spring. Then we have, Wordsworth, yay! I haven't done a Wordsworth in a while. I need to go back to him. Lines written in early spring. And then, for the second half of the show, D.H. Lawrence, the man with the mommy issues himself, the Enkindled Spring. Then we got Sonnet 7 by John Milton. I'll tell you, last time we did John Milton, it was a real stinker. So Didn't know he'd have it again, but hey, you never know what's going to happen here. And then last but not least, daisy time. Got to have the daisies. I'll be a daisy if you do. You can just wait a minute, George. All right. What do y'all think of that? I think it's a pretty good selection on the program. I hope y'all do too. And without further ado, let me go ahead and pull up here. Which ones we got to do? Okay, got to go to the desktop. Got to go to the folder here. My folder there. And then got to go to the appropriate folder there. Got to view there. I want to do a little sorting. All right. The Spring by Thomas Carew. Version 1.
Now that the winter's gone, the earth hath lost her snow-white robes, and now no more the frost candies the grass or casts an icy cream upon the silver lake or crystal stream. But the warm sun thaws the benumbed earth and makes it tender, gives a sacred birth to the dead swallow wakes in hollow tree, the drowsy cuckoo and the humble bee. Now do a choir of chirping minstrels bring in triumph to the world the youthful spring. The valleys, hills, and woods in rich array welcome the coming of the longed for May. Now all things smile, only my love doth lure, nor hath the scalding noonday sun the power to melt that marble ice which still doth hold her heart congealed and makes her pity cold. The arts which lay
RC 5150. Are you legally crazy? Thanks for that. So what y'all think? Yeah. Yeah, Sophia. My current profile picture is a couple years old, not that old. So I was thinking about updating it, but And of course, good morning. How's it going, pizza? And I am so glad that you are enjoying this. Yes, it is nice. Definitely sounds good so far. And on that note, I should have done this earlier, but make sure to, hit the old like and subscribe and all that stuff. And then, oh no, come here. Make sure to, everything is done under fair use. All right, that's a little better. Oh boy. All right. All right. For some reason. All right. Add presentation. Huh? All right. There's something wrong with my configuration here, and I can't figure stuff out. So you guys are just going to have to bear with me for a little bit. They're better. Thank you. Ha! There we are. And there we are. Oh, Rufus, how's it going? This is my friend Rufus. I haven't forgot his name. How's it going? Yeah, I've known this guy since a whole long time. I just got it. RC 5150 amp. Oh, yeah. Send him good vibes. He's not feeling well. He's usually at work, so. This one's for you, Rufus.
Now that the winter's gone, the earth hath lost her snow-white robes, and now no more the frost candies the grass or casts an icy cream upon the silver lake or crystal stream. But the warm sun falls
Yeah, I like that one better than this first one. I think we're gonna keep the second one because I like the Carpenter-ish. Because I think Karen Carpenter was one of the most beautiful voices, beautiful, sad story. But she had the voice of an angel, and yeah, that kind of reminded me of the voice they used for that one. And if it's growing on pizza, then it can't be that bad. And of course, our Milky Deer likes it. So yeah, we're going to keep that one. What do you think? And I'm not even going to go there. Yes, he's one of my oldest and dearest friends. Like I said, he's not feeling well. He should be at work, but he's not here. He's listening to us. Send him some good vibes because he needs them. So, yes, Karen Carpenter was amazing. Very sad. And she could play the freaking drums. I'll tell you that. She was good at the drums. Although John Bonham got pissed at her because she was voted best drummer over him one year. You can't really compare those two. Yeah. Two totally different styles. Bonham was just all power, you know. All right. We are in for number 2. It is by our other Didymus, Thomas Nashe. Spring, the sweet spring.
Spring, the sweet spring, is the year's pleasant king. Then blooms each thing, then maids dance in a ring. Cold doth not sting, the pretty birds do sing. Cuckoo, jug, jug, pooing, too-it-a-roo. The palm and may make country houses gay. Lambs frisk and play, the shepherds pipe all day. And we hear a bird, birds tune this merry lay. Cuckoo, jug, jug, pooey, too-it-a-woo. The fields breathe sweet, the daisies kiss our feet. Young lovers meet, old wives a sunning sit. In every street, these tunes our ears do greet. Cuckoo, jug, jug, pooey, too-it-a-woo. Spring, the sweet spring, the sweet spring. Breathe sweet, the daisies kiss our feet. Young lovers meet, old wives a sunning sit. In every street, these tunes our ears do greet. Cuckoo, jug, jug, pooey, too-it-a-woo. Spring, the sweet spring.
I don't know about you, but that was freaking awesome. Oh yes, the lyric, very Lewis Carroll-esque, especially the cuckoo, jug, jug, pooey, too-it-a-woo. I can't believe too-it-a-woo. That was really, yeah, and the way, I like that. Makes me intrigued on what the next one is going to be like. But of course, Miss Maya, how are you doing, my Norwegian friend? Hopefully you've been around. It's nice to see you back in the chats. I've been wondering about you. Been wondering how you've been doing. But yeah, that was freaking awesome. Hopefully the second one will be just as freaking great. Here we go, version 2.
Spring, the sweet spring, is the year's pleasant king. Then blooms each thing, then maids dance in a ring. Cold doth not sting, the pretty birds do sing. Cuckoo, jug, jug, coo-ee, too-wit-a-woo. The palm and May country house is gay. Lambs frisk and play, the shepherd's pipe all day. And we hear a bird's tune this merry lay. Cuckoo, jug, jug, poo-wee, too-wit-a-woo. The fields breathe sweet, the daisies kiss our feet. Young lovers meet, old wives a-sunning sit. In every street, these tunes our ears do greet. Cuckoo, jug, jug, poo-wee, too-wit-a-woo. The fields breathe sweet, the daisies kiss our feet. Young lovers meet, old wives a-sunning sit. In every street, these tunes our ears do greet. Cuckoo, jug, jug, poo-wee, too-wit-a-woo. Spring, the sweet spring.
Well, now what? Excuse me. Now, wasn't that interesting? All right. Let's go back to the chat here because. Good morning, Echo. How are you doing? And of course, everybody's saying there. And Millie, I hope you are feeling, or no, yeah, feeling better. And yes, see, I like number one better. But okay, everybody, greeting everybody. And all right, Maya, go back to Saturday's show. Somewhere in the middle, it explains it all. She got hit by auto cock rocket. Email me. I'm available. Right now, my schedule is pretty flexible. Let's just say that. And okay, hey Sophia, it is, but start catching up. We get through the row. Okay, good. When I try to share my screen and play a video, there isn't any sound. Who are you using? Yes, both of them are beautiful. I like number one better. Just better. Pizza like number two better. But guess what? We can play both of them. That's the beauty of this, what we're doing here. Unlimited content. Unlimited. Yeah, seriously, which program are you using? Because I've only got experience with StreamYard and Restream. So, and sometimes it just depends on how you share the videos. All right, let's go to number 3 here. Wordsworth. Wordsworth. Lines written in early spring.
I heard 1,000 blended notes while in a grove I sate reclined. In that sweet mood when pleasant thoughts bring sad thoughts to the mind. To her fair works did nature link the human soul that through me ran, and much it grieved my heart to think what man has made of man. Through primrose tufts in that green bower, the periwinkle trailed its wreath, and 'tis my faith that every flower enjoys the air it breathes. The birds around me hopped and played, their thoughts I cannot measure, but the least motion which they made, it seemed a thrill of pleasure. The budding twigs spread out their fan to catch the breezy air, and I must think, do all I can, that there was pleasure there. If this belief from heaven be sent, if such be nature's holy plan, have I not reason to lament what man has made of man? The birds around me hopped and greenbowered, the periwinkle trailed its wreath, and 'tis my faith that every flower enjoys the air it breathes. The birds around me hopped and played, their thoughts I cannot measure, but the least motion which they made.
And we get cut off. That was freaking great. I forgot to warn y'all, that was the 4-minute one. There's only like that one and another one is 4 minute. So let's go here. Hey, Miriam, how's it going? No problem, Echo. That's my email. That's one of my main email addresses. That's also my Zelle email address if you want to, send me a tip if you like. But it was very nice up until the time it cuts off. Ugh. All right. Well, I'll make sure that I think this one is actually oh, yes, this one's 3 minutes and 41 seconds. So this one won't leave us hanging.
Sweet mood when pleasant thoughts bring sad thoughts to the mind.
To her fair works did nature link the human soul that through me ran, and much it grieved my heart to think what man has made of man. Through primrose tops in that green
Now, number one was good. Number two was freaking epic. All right. Echo, you had you said you were using, I forgot, this sometimes crap slips my mind, but you said you were using Restream, right? And then, okay, what I do, I don't know exactly what kind of issue you're trying to share your screen and play a video. There isn't any sound. Okay, the way I do it is, as far as sharing videos, I go to the little menu and I hit the local video. That way it pulls it right off my hard drive. So I don't know. Yes, definitely enjoyed that one. Hey, Miss Sunrise, how you doing in North Georgia? How's it going, my dear? Always, my friend, always. Whenever you get a chance to. I hope that helped a little bit, but that's what I do. I just go here and do that. Email me, we'll exchange info, and we'll talk. All right. In the meantime, if y'all like that first half of the show, remember, everything we do here is under fair use, and it's in the public domain. And like and subscribe if you feel like it. Sending love back. I'm just glad you dropped in for a few minutes. Yes, all we're doing here. And then, all right. So, let's get on with the second half of the show. Pull up the local video. It's there. This is D.H. Lawrence's The Enkindled Spring.
This spring, as it comes, bursts up in bonfires green, wild puffing of emerald trees and flame-filled bushes, thorn blossom lifting in wreaths of smoke between, where the wood fumes up and the watery flickering rushes. I am amazed at this spring, this conflagration of green fires lit on the soil of the earth, this blaze of growing and sparks that puff in wild gyration, faces of people streaming across my gaze. And what fountain of fire am I among this leaping combustion of spring? My spirit is tossed about like a shadow buffet in the throng of flames, a shadow that's gone astray and is lost. flaming combustion of spring. My spirit is tossed about like a shadow buffeted in the throng of flames, a shadow that's gone astray and is lost.
Now, wasn't that just freaking epic? I do all the time. All right, here. What did y'all think? That was freaking nice. Okay. All right, Rufus. I've known Sophia, we call her Sophia, for 2 years. And I've just now been able to learning how to pronounce her name, her channel, her screen name it's been some fun. It's Maximir Dakhigal, and it took me 2 years. Yeah. Sophia's a lot easier. But yeah, wasn't that freaking epic? That was nice. It was just like where you just there and all you're hearing is the music. Everything else just disappears there for a few seconds and all's right with the world. That's why we do this, And that solo, oh my Lord, that freaking solo. You had Tool, you had Chevelle and stuff like that, but then you had Yngwie Malmsteen and Eddie Van Halen and all that. Just freaking awesome. Hey, Mona, nice of you to join us. Hopefully you're liking the show because it's turned out to be a pretty good one today. All right, let's see what the second version of that has in store for us.
This spring as it comes bursts up in bonfires green, wild puffing of emerald trees, flame-filled bushes, thorn blossom lifting in wreaths of smoke between, where the wood fumes up and the watery flickering rushes. I am amazed at this spring, this conflagration of green fires lit on the soil of the earth, this blaze of growing in sparks that puff in wild gyration, faces of people streaming across my gaze. And what fountain of fire am I among this leaping combustion of spring? My spirit is tossed about like a shadow buffeted in the throng of flames, a shadow that's gone astray and is lost. mountain of fire am I, among the sleeping combustion of spring. My spirit is tossed about like a shadow buffeted in the throng of flames, a shadow that's gone astray and is lost.
Well, they're not making it easy for us today now, are they? Because, yes, life may suck at times, but right soundtrack does magic. Why do you think she's called Sophia? She is wise. And not just because she's German. Yes, I love the drums, how they did that. It's really hard to, I love it when it's really hard to pick, you know? So, yes, definitely love 1 and number 2. And we could hear those in different, different best ofs and everything. It's just wonderful. Yes, music does a lot to heal. Oh, you hit it right on the head, Mona. Right on the head. Nailed right on the head. You nailed it. All right. Wow. Let's go to John Milton's now. This is Sonnet 7. How soon hath time?
How soon hath time, the subtle thief of youth, stolen on his wing my 23 year. My hasting days fly on with full career, but my late spring no bud or blossom shew. Perhaps my semblance might deceive the truth, that I to manhood am arrived so near, and inward ripeness doth much less appear, that some more timely happy spirits endue. Yet be it less or more, or soon or slow, it shall be still in strictest measure given to that same lot, however mean or high, toward which time leads me and the will of heaven. All is, if I have grace to use it so, as ever in my great taskmaster's eye. All as if I have grace to use it so, as ever in my great taskmaster's eye.
was pretty good. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. Hey, Melody, how's it going on? You're up early. It's on the West Coast. I meant to say hi to you earlier. And yes, that was a very Broadway. I'm a very Broadway. See, that's what I love about this virtual box of chocolates we have here. Or, as Maya said, bag of twists. Twist chocolates. Yeah. You never know what you're going to get. Most of the time, it's pretty damn good. And like I said earlier, the last time we did a John Milton one, it was a stinker. So, yeah, that turned out pretty good. Let's see what number 2 has in store for us.
How soon hath time, the subtle thief of youth, stolen on his wing my 23 year. My hasting days fly on with full career, but my late spring no bud or blossom shew. Perhaps my semblance might deceive the truth, that I to manhood am arrived so near, and inward ripeness doth much less appear, that some more timely happy spirits induce, yet be it less or more, or soon or slow, it shall be still in strictest measure in to that same lot, however mean or high, toward which time leads me, and the will of heaven. All is if I have grace to use it so, as ever in my great taskmaster's eye. All is if I have grace to use it so, as ever in my great taskmaster's eye. All is if I have grace to use it so, as ever in my great taskmaster's eye.
Oh, those were interesting, weren't they? Yes, definitely haven't bitten into any marzipan so far. And yeah, these are all pretty good today so far. What do y'all think? One more. Well, 2 more tracks. One more poem. And hopefully we've saved, knock on wood, the best for last. You know? Shall we find out together? Let's. This is Daisy Time by Marjorie Pickthall. P-I-C-K-T, Pickthall. Pickthall. Miss Marjorie Pickthall.
See, the grass is full of stars, falling in their brightness. Hearts they have of shining gold, rays of shining whiteness. Buttercups have honeyed hearts, bees they love the clover, but I love the daisy's dance all the meadow over. Blow, oh, blow, you happy winds, singing summer's praises up the field and down the field, a dancing with the daisies. See, the grass is full of stars, fallen in their brightness. Hearts they have of shining gold, rays of shining whiteness. Buttercups have honeyed hearts, bees they love the clover, but I love the daisy's dance all the meadow over. Blow, blow, you happy winds, singing summer's praises up the field and down the field, a dancing with the daisies. Blow, blow, you happy winds, singing summer's praises up the field and down the field, a dancing with the daisies. Blow, oh, blow, you happy winds, singing summer's praises up the field and down the field, a dancing with the daisies. No, dancing with the daisies. Blow, oh, blow, you happy winds, singing summer's praises.
Yeah, that one definitely didn't get the blood pumping, but it was beautiful too. I liked it. Well, definitely. All right, here. Well, before we get into the last track, I want to remind everybody that everything that we do here on this program and on the channel is under fair use or in the public domain. And I like to think of it as cool too, and be sure to have an awesome day and all that jazz, everybody, as we listen to this last track. Also, be sure to like and subscribe. YouTube likes the interactions, and also I'm at 422 subscribers, so it went back down and now it's going back. There's no rhyme nor reason to it. So let's see here. Daisy Time by Marjorie Pickthall, version 2.
See, the grass is full of stars, falling in their brightness. Hearts they have of shining gold, rays of shine the clover, but I love the daisy's dance all the meadow over. Blow, blow, you happy winds, singing summer's praises up the field and down the field, a dancing with the daisies. See, the grass is full of stars falling in their brightness, hearts they have of shining gold, rays of shining whiteness. Buttercups have honeyed hearts, bees they love the clover, but I love the daisy's dance all the meadow over. Blow, blow, you happy winds, singing summer's praises up the field and down the field, a dancing with the daisies. See, the grass is full of stars falling in their brightness, hearts they have of shining gold, rays of shining whiteness. See, the grass is full of stars falling in their brightness, hearts they have of shining gold, rays of shining whiteness. But I love the daisy's dance all the meadow over.
So what did y'all think, my friends? Got a question though. What do you think about that one done as a punk song? Stay tuned. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I hope you love it as much as I love it and you love it and stuff like that. So, yes, lovely show today. Oh, thank you, Milky, my friend, for showing up. It's always lovely for all of you to spend just a little bit of your precious time with me. Because after all, it is a Monday and, well, it's all relative most of the time. But as the ticker says there, have an awesome one. You liked it too, Maya? Cool. I'll put that in my notes. Have that awesome day, my friends. I know I'll see y'all around in the chats and stuff. It's supposed to be nice today, so I might actually get off my butt and do some yard work a little bit. Who knows? I'll let y'all know tomorrow. But in the meantime, I'll be back tomorrow with, count them, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 new poets, 6 new poems, 12 new tracks. We'll see what we can get. We'll see what the universe has for us today. Maybe a little bit. I'll have to go back that. But like I said, we didn't have any stinkers today. That was great. Not having any stinkers. And that's all we can just hope for, Hey, Terry Ray. Nice to see you. Yes, you have a wonderful week. Join us tomorrow. No, thank you. And I always appreciate y'all spending just a little bit of y'all's time with me. Get the word out. If you like what I do here, again, be sure to like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Come join me tomorrow morning or on the replay crew if y'all have made it this far for the next one. And of course, as always, I really appreciate it. Thank y'all for watching to the end. See you tomorrow. Bye. If I can just end the stream here.